It's okay. Maybe he just cast Sanctuary on all you guys. There you go.
Every single one.
God, I want to die. Alrighty. I forget how ridiculous Addy's stats are sometimes. Because he has gauntlets of ogre strength.
Yeah, it's a gnarly spread.
Yeah, 19, 12, 14, 12, 18, 14. Like, okay.
My God.
18, 14.
I think his strength is his dump stat, but he,
Yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
fixed it with the gauntlets.
Yeah. So, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh well, what can I do? Maybe I should just make you.
Shit at us?
I don't know. Maybe next time I ever roll a campaign, next time I assign stats, no standard array, just 3d6 across the board in order. Good luck.
In order.
Good luck.
Oh.
Good luck.
You fucking monster.
It's okay, guys. You can pick your class after you find out what your stats are.
Oh, well, at
That
least
actually
there's
sounds
that.
fun.
Thank you.
I like that.
You're so generous.
Of course, of course. It's okay. Though if I were to do that, you guys would get more ASIs than normal. Probably. Just a little bit. Unless you're a spellcaster, sorry.
Wow.
Like full
Wow.
spellcaster, sorry.
Wow.
Oh well. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. To add insult to injury, I'd probably make the wizard's hit die d4. That's pretty good.
These four? They're already squishy.
It's okay. They can cast silvery barbs.
Oh my God. Because that makes it so much better. So mean.
Well, well, well. Okay. We are here. Session 21. A little late start, but you know, it is what it is. I guess we'll try to keep it short. Sort of. I don't know. Last time I tried to keep it short last session, it ended up being a regular session in terms of length. So there's that. Let me see if I can find the map where you guys, because I believe who took all the stuff, because I'm pretty sure we left some things for blah 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 blah.
I think it was in the fucking communal thing.
Might have. Yeah, I think I know what you're on about. Why can't I find it? Zelaria. Nope, that's not it. Oh, PCs. Okay, inventory. Nope. It's empty. Maybe Lyle took it all.
What am I looking for?
All the rings that we gave, I think.
I got 2 on me.
Huh.
So
One was, I think, a ring of resistance. I think that
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
I have a cold resistance and a feather falling.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it was
the feather falling attuned. I don't have the cold resistance attuned.
Oh, well.
So was that for somebody? Was that for Tegan?
I can't even remember anymore.
I think so, right? 'Cause we
I
got
think
4,
so.
right?
Yeah. 4.
Yeah, I'll send it over.
You can send to her by drag and dropping it onto her icon. I believe that is the case.
I'll try that. Give. Did anything pop up?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Now, how do I equip it after I say yes?
It should be in your inventory.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So awesome.
What do I? Oh,
You press the little star button
I see it.
or sun. There you go. Okie dokie. All right. We're all congregated. And Jared, if you want to take it away.
Previously on Soural and the beginning of the end. After the party managed to break away After the party began to break away from the Bow and the Barbarian, it was left to just Addy, Lyle, and Desailor. Deciding to do something to pass the time, the party decided to take a mission from Zir. Zir told them to meet with someone in the poor quarter of the city. They headed off soon afterwards, running into Isla on the way. At the entrance of the poor quarter, Zayla quickly identified a shakedown taking place and tried to move the party to avoid it, but Lyle was caught. After a not-so-pleasant conversation with a well-dressed, shady man, Lyle left without incident, though Zayla noticed that Lyle had been marked. Making their way through the poor quarter, the party eventually found where they were supposed to be meeting their client, in some back alley with a door. Inside the door was a series of magical puzzles of sorts, involving sight. At least the story. The first one is fairly simple. The second one, Addie ended up falling downstairs for about 10 minutes straight, and the third one was more musically based. But eventually, the party managed to figure it out, and finally met with their client, a half-elf man named Luck. After some light conversation, Luck explained the job, that being retrieving an item for a friend of Luck that was taken by the same group that was performing the shakedown earlier, the Dreamers. After agreeing, the party was effectively teleported outside the warehouse. There, the guard was surprisingly perceptive, and after being lured away, managed to call for help before he was put into a hole. More gang members piled up, but the party quickly managed to effectively deal with them as they came, taking them alive. The one that Lau trapped in a bowl preferred death over imprisonment and shot himself. The item was quickly retrieved, a moon-touch sheath of sorts, and given to Luck's friend, R, shortly afterwards. Luck gave the party magical rings as rewards as they went their separate ways, wishing Luck luck with his business in Dorora. And that's where we left off.
Yeah, and you guys returned to the Bow and the Barbarian basically right after that. And that's the only thing you omitted, but that's kind of assumed.
Yeah, they fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so now that's that. As you guys return to the Bow and the Barbarian, you find Tegan, at the bar still. He's been there for some time, either sleeping, drinking, eating,
Both.
maybe both. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all present once again after your little debacle. So, what do you guys do?
We'll sit down at the barbarian's table,
Of course.
and I'll look to Tegan and I'll flip her the ring. I said, "Here, we got you something," and then I'm gonna hail Zir over.
Alrighty.
It's so shiny. You shouldn't have.
I'm like, Addie is gonna say, "Are you proposing to Tegan?"
No, that was not my intent there, Addie.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. You know, you can reach out to me whenever.
Anytime.
Oh
I know.
my
Don't
god.
worry.
He would say that.
Honestly, yeah, this is in character.
Right. Zira comes over to your table. He says, "Welcome back. I assume now that you're here or you're back, everything's good."
It was a resounding success, yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, Luck has sent me. I'm expecting a message from him later about you guys' performance, but that's awesome. It's really awesome. So, what can I get you?
What time of day is it?
I mean, probably like right in the evening, I'd say.
What's the food specials here?
Oh, the special. We got some just imported from the south. Some guava salmon. Ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah,
It's ethically sourced, of course, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
You know
okay.
me. you know, down there Veserva is pretty ruthless. So of course, you got to do it by hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some strange rumors around that place, but it is what it is.
What kind of rumors?
Oh, yeah, like bipedal things with stripes running around in the water sometimes. I don't know. It's not a shark, that's for sure.
Curious. Well, I'll take a plate of that guava salmon and a glass of your finest elven nectar.
Of course, you're a big fan of my our elven nectar. Yeah. All right. Anyone else fancy something?
I'll take another.
All right, you betcha, Tegan. And you know, he goes into the back and does his thing. Addie is going to talk to Isla, kind of nudge you, and she's gonna say, "So, what's the plan regarding the funeral?"
Just the usual. How do you normally do funerals? This is my
Oh,
first time,
oh, you know,
see?
I've done so many. As he smiles, you know me. Just like I'm really successful with my marrying business. I've done already. We got so many people with that. You know, obviously, you know,
Obviously.
yes, you know me.
Keegan wants to insight check him.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Okay.
he's a very good healer, so obviously he would be very good at other things too.
Yeah,
You know, just
Addie, you can see him like behind, like, because you're like basically behind him and his back's facing. You kind of see his legs kind of shaking because he totally knows what he's doing. He's just trying to be. It seems like he's trying to be reliable in this case.
Hey, Addie, this is your first time, ain't it?
Oh, what makes you say that? As his legs kind of
Yeah.
shake a little bit more.
It's okay for you to be honest with us, you know. You don't have to lie to us.
You know, Tegan, you got me. This is my first time. They didn't train me for this one in Anyways, you know, do you want me to like make a speech or something, Isla, or something? Or I can definitely get
I
something
think-
figured out.
I think it would be nice if like you kind of like directed the whole thing, like with an opening, like why we gather today.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like
Of course.
it's not like dearly beloved thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can't say
Marriage.
dearly beloved.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Oh,
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
yeah. It's fine. Addie's just like, yeah, okay,
And
yeah.
I think like maybe me and Zaylor want to say a few words. Looks at Zaylor.
He just shakes his head.
Oh, come on!
Addie's gonna
Your
say,
dad would
it is
love
your
it.
dad.
A thing or two. Yeah.
Your dad would be disappointed if you didn't.
I've already
Yeah.
said it. It's fine.
And then
I need
that's
to
it,
say
because
things
it's just
to
kind
more
of like
people.
true. Well, this is just like what is it? Like formality of sorts, just to hopefully send his soul to heaven, because we haven't done things like this, and I think it's important to do it both for the living and for the dead. I don't know the lore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Addie's gonna just intervene and say, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, of course. You want to send him off the right way, make sure he doesn't come back as a vengeful spirit or anything. Yeah, I get you. Sorry, I got it. I gotta speak like Addie.
I'm still allowed to play my sonata though, right, Isla?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome, awesome.
What the fuck?
Practicing all week.
Ding. Dad would love it.
Oh, he will.
I can attest to that one.
What's a sonata?
I don't know.
It's like a piece of music.
I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah.
A composition for an instrumental soloist.
Okay.
Of course. Even your bars, they obviously do have some sort of whatever.
What do you mean? I got a
Whatever.
musical instrument.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't find the words.
I can play several.
Yes, you gonna bring out the bagpipe or what?
Oh wait, that's a good idea. I think I will.
I mean, isn't that what they do these days?
Yeah, like military.
Is
type.
the
Yeah,
king
yeah.
attending?
Yes.
Oh, are you doing the
keep
bugle?
in mind.
The what?
You know, like the thing that looks like a trumpet but doesn't have any valves. The one that goes like.
I don't-
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But they go do do do. Like
I
when
mean,
people die.
I have
do,
proficiency
do,
with the horn, so
That's
I
probably the
figure
same
that's
thing.
the horn.
Yeah. Same
So I can
thing.
do that.
Is that like only when military people die that they do that? Like I don't know things.
clue.
Yeah, at least in America, I think. I don't know about in Canada, I'll be honest.
I think I'll hit the pipes.
Yeah, okay. Addie is gonna, nervously, nod, alright. Whew. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, I'm totally gonna be prepared for this. He's lying through his teeth, it's pretty obvious.
How do you know?
Yeah, I'll just make sure to get, Derek, to help me out with some stuff. Maybe find a picture of him.
Totally.
Yeah. We don't exactly have, his body, but, it's fine. We'll figure something out.
Wow. You went there.
Addie being very innocent and clueless is totally not gonna understand what you mean by that. Whew. All right. During this time, Zir does come back with your refreshments and food for anyone that has ordered. And he's gonna go on about and say, okay, so how do you guys feel about oh yeah, if I recall, this is out of character, I do believe you guys went up a rank.
That was part of the thing,
Yes, yeah. So he says, how you guys feeling about your your rank up in the Adventurers Guild?
Pretty cool. Cool as here.
That's good.
I'm feeling accomplished.
Yeah, you're almost there, Lyle.
Almost breaking out of the wood division.
Yeah, you're in Pine, right?
Yeah.
Ooh wee. Pine. I remember when I was a little pine myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's only 10 years ago, they say. Only 10 years. Now I'm all old and stick and bones.
That arrow to the knee really got changed.
Yeah, and you know how it is. Body ages too fast.
Adventuring's a hard life for sure.
Yeah. It's a tough journey. Well, if you need anything else, let me know, guys. Enjoy the food, Lyle. And sorry, we also don't have any challenges today. It seems your reputation around these parts is unmatched.
Because of last time.
Yeah, they don't really want to deal with a child person that beats up children in this too, but it is what it
Yeah.
is.
How's that bear just burning forever?
It's okay. One of these days, somebody of worthy will come around.
I wait the day.
Stronger child.
Jesus.
This character,
Oh,
who
my.
the fuck beat up a child?
Lyle.
Lyle.
There was a challenger.
Lyle did.
A little girl.
Oh my god.
You didn't feel good
It's not
doing
his
it.
fault. It's a little girl.
Wait.
This is what it is.
All right. Well, you guys are at the inn. What's up now?
Desailor, while still sitting awkwardly there, he looks slightly less uncomfortable than normal because he looks distracted.
What is he looking at?
Nothing, it just looks like he's thinking. It's like looking towards the table. But he looks less uncomfortable than he normally does. Due to it.
Addie's gonna give you the side eye, but he's not gonna do anything.
Well, I was gonna kind of look at him curiously and say, "What you thinking about, Sailor? What's on your mind?"
And he'll speak in a... His voice is already quiet, but a slightly quieter tone. These dreamers we dealt with. I'm curious. Whoever's in charge of them mourns enough fear to have members prefer death to imprisonment. I'm thinking about looking into it more.
Now, where do you think you'd start?
That
Return
smell
to
like
the port
trouble.
quarter. Likely.
Ugh.
Sorry, what was that?
Return to the poor quarter, most likely. Just do some looking around. See what I can spot.
Sounds like a good idea. You blend in there pretty well. Much better than I do.
Yeah, maybe next time try not to scream out fuck taxes when you're trying to break from a shakedown.
It's an excellent point. I'll think about that next time. Those guys just really get me up in arms, you know?
Yes, they're pretty annoying. They were a part of them, so, as well.
Now, what if we could...
They branched out.
need to forcibly capture one alive, perhaps. Not give them the chance.
Certainly possible. I was thinking I'd just do some looking around, see if I can spot any marks that might lead me to where they might be taking up residence or where their territory begins and ends. Just
Sounds like
familiarize myself.
Sounds like a good call. Before doing anything drastic, of course.
Presumably.
Alrighty.
That will sort of reveal Zaylor's plans if he wants to go back. And just do some looking around, some...
I trust that to your expertise, Sailor. Good luck.
Thank you.
You going by yourself?
Probably.
He can cock an eyebrow at you?
You want
You
me
know
to
you
join?
don't have to anymore, right?
Yeah, I know. Like, he's... I'm sorry, you sound like trouble.
It shouldn't be. I don't intend on being spotted.
Okay.
Just a lot of waiting
Well.
and watching, probably.
Sounds
someone
boring.
is... It probably will be. I don't sleeping much, so...
Well, don't get kidnapped, okay?
I'll do my best. I'll send Fang in if I do.
All right. Ella is used to this kind of behavior by now, so like she's just like, yeah, there's no way stopping him, so let him do what he wants.
The wedding's tomorrow, right, Aiden?
Yeah.
Not wedding.
Wedding, yes, yes, the wedding is tomorrow, of course. But yeah, the funeral is tomorrow.
What time?
Oh, you know. Early as they can be.
Oh,
Probably a good old 8 a.m., 9 a.m.
Yo.
Yo.
Oh, that reminds me. And Zayla's gonna stand up and start making his way over to Zir.
He, you know, has a cup that he's cleaning. What's up, Sailor?
I was told by some Fae, I suppose, to speak with you about potentially organizing a meeting between myself and the head of the Brotherhood of Academicians, I believe.
Ah, those guys. You sure you really want to do that?
Depends on if I can negotiate.
These guys are pretty stuck up, if I say so myself, I'll be honest.
Yes, but they also have spell scrolls, and I want a discount.
Ooh. Yeah, those guys make a pretty penny on those. I can see why.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I can get you something, but these guys, how do I call it? Yeah, he kind of takes out his hand out of the cup he's cleaning, and he kind of like rubs them together. He says, you know, they kind of like this. You know what I mean?
Doing like a money sign?
Yeah,
huh?
money sign. Yeah, that's what it takes. If you know people, which fortunately you do, time is money, as they say, and they really value their time. Unfortunately.
They seemed interested in wanting me there.
Okay. I think, okay. That might make things a little bit
Probably
easier.
because of that, as he points to his hands. To Zir's hands.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well,
I don't honestly want a proper one, I just want sort of a working with relationship rather than a part of.
That's where things might get a little bit complicated. But I mean, considering you're the son of you know who, you're the son of your father.
Are you?
Yeah, since you're the son of your father, they probably be a little bit more enticed. Might be able to work something out. Normally, they're very rigid and boring, but you know.
It's kind of why I don't want to be around too often.
Are you sure? I thought you would fit right in, Zir. Does he there? Oops. It's kind of your thing,
They
you know.
remind me of people and I don't like.
He kind of looks from side to side. He's like, okay, sure, okay, yeah, I won't pry. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll reach out. I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to their guildmaster.
Thank you.
And me and her don't exactly have the best relationship, but you know, I'll get something sorted out.
What's her name?
You have to look it up.
Bad memories. Bad memories. Well, her name is Veronica.
Mm.
But, let's not talk about her last name.
Narrows eyes.
Anyways, yeah.
She's like Cher. She's like Cher. She only needs one name.
If you want, you can make an insight check, but I'll leave that up to you. And anyone above a passive perception of 14 can attempt to insight check.
Oh, I think I do. Do I?
You can check. It should be the number in brackets.
I got 13.
Where is it?
It should be in your attributes, the number that is in brackets, the grayed out one, the passive.
For perception?
Yes,
Oh, mine's a 13. Damn.
that's tough. That is tough.
I think Addy does.
Yeah, Addy
Not that
does.
Addy's here.
I mean, I'll roll for him. Maybe he'll do some gossiping. Insight. Or was it perception? I don't even remember anymore. What is my wrong with my memory? Holy shit.
Oh, Zilla will also try an insight, but probably assume the DC's higher than it normally is.
You can go ahead and try.
He's not great with people.
I mean, Addy didn't roll any good either, so, you know, it is what it is.
None of us give a shit about her.
Yeah, okay. Okay, perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Anytime.
Zilla will return back to the table in the center of the fucking room. The worst spot.
Yes, the best spot.
Seat of honor.
Yeah, of course. You should be honored. You're sitting with the barbarian.
We move tables to like a corner. He sits back down.
See, I don't know about that one. I had to hit a kid for this seat.
What the fuck? Addie's gonna just say, I don't think you should be exactly too proud of that.
It's not pride. It's the cost.
Right.
I had her murder a kid to get to the seat.
Oh no, I didn't murder the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looked like a murder to me.
It was a punching match. Boxing match. It's not murder.
I mean, we haven't seen the child again, so.
I
Yeah.
walked out the door.
Presumably, maybe.
Internal bleeding is a thing.
I only have a strength of 9.
Better not say that too loudly. Somebody might want revenge on the kid.
Fair enough, but who lets their kid go to a tavern and challenge somebody in a boxing match?
I mean, maybe that kid's from, doesn't have parents and they're trying to make a name for themselves to get out of the socioeconomic status they're in.
Shit. Kick a dog while he's down.
Maybe you just destroy that kid's entire life.
Oh,
Yeah, wow.
He's gonna be our BBEG.
A little kid comes back for revenge.
Level fucking 49.
They killed 100,000 rats in the time that this takes place. They've done their job.
Grinding XP.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Addie is gonna say to the twins, when do you guys plan on going back? Maybe it's best I stay overnight to get some things sorted out. Maybe coordinate with Derek.
I'm going anytime soon, I guess, once we're done here.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The other might do his little
Yeah.
thingy, right?
Yes.
Addie is gonna.
I aim to be back by morning tomorrow. If I'm not back by noon, assume something bad.
Well, let's hope not.
You're not supposed to be late to your own dad's funeral.
I'll do my best.
Ooh.
You better
Check.
do your best.
Insight check.
Ooh.
If you want, go for it.
Addie's gonna give you guidance. He's gonna just cough and says, "Look,
What do I roll?
Good luck.
I don't know, whatever's
I just roll a
It's,
charisma check since
yeah."
it's
One way or
either
another,
deception.
same.
It's either deception or whatever the other one is.
Persuasion.
Persuasion, whichever one you're doing.
I'll roll charisma since it's a -1 either way.
There you go.
Oh, he's a monster.
That's crazy, bro.
Nat 20.
That's kind of crazy.
Anyone want to contest it?
Let's see if Addie has anything.
Honestly, you...
Nope.
Yeah.
He doesn't have nothing.
So Tegan was trying to insight whether or not he was trying to miss his dad's funeral by like doing something during the funeral, but he does not know anything.
I don't think he would.
I have an answer to that, but
But
someone get a 19
I
or
mean,
above.
I guess Addie will try. At this
Wait,
rate.
wait, insight's wisdom, isn't that?
Yes.
Try.
Okay, fucking Addie. God damn it. You have a +7! How can you do this? Okay, Lyle, let's
you go,
do it!
Lyle.
The barbarian!
That was a nice roll.
Lyle will be able to make out through Sailor's fucking outfit, I guess, since that's probably what's giving him the natural 20. It's just they can't physically see his features. Sailor does not seem emotionally attached to the funeral itself. And not in the way he's not really emotionally attached to much of anything, but like particularly, like not a huge vested interest in it.
Yeah.
But he does mean what he says, for Isla's sake.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, Addie is gonna just, read the room a bit and pretend he knows what's going on.
As
And,
usual.
As usual, oh no.
he says, "So, I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess at the funeral."
Wouldn't miss it, buddy.
Of course, I got so much to prepare for.
Hey, you should give yourself guidance.
Yeah, of course. Why didn't I think of that? You're so smart,
No. I try.
Tegan. Hey, don't put yourself down like that. You're very intelligent. At least when it comes to you.
Wasn't.
Anyways,
Stop.
Addie is gonna just go and say, "All right, I'm gonna head over to the twins' house, guys. Isla, you wanna come since I'm going
Yeah,
anyways?"
Yes.
Yeah. He's gonna just,
Meander.
yeah, he's gonna leave like a silver piece on the table. If anyone wants to get themselves something, go ahead, I guess. And he is gonna walk out the door, totally cool
We
like.
get free stuff.
Huh?
Don't we get free stuff? food.
Yeah, but I mean, this is for anything outside. He's, you know,
Is
he's
his
a.
legs still shaking?
Of course. He's gonna just say, as he leaves the door, "Oh man, I'm so excited for tomorrow."
Why are you excited? It's a funeral.
Shush, 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 shush. Look, I'm trying to hide my nervousness. I'm gonna do this thing.
Alright. You'll do great. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
woo!
It's
Let's
not that
go,
formal.
let's go. What do you mean it's not formal? And as you know, they walk away.
It's not that formal. We don't even have the body. I mean, let's
Shush,
be
shush,
real.
shush, 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 shush. It's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna cry too.
Before they leave, like, the actual, like, tavern, Tegan's just gonna put her drink in front of, Addie. I think you need this more than me.
I can't remember if Addie actually drinks or not.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tegan. Yes, yes. This will help me. Maybe I'll take one for tomorrow too while I'm at it.
Uh, sure, yeah, you should definitely do that. That's a great idea.
Oh man, I'm screwing over Christopher so
I'm sure the
bad.
house has some booze as well.
Oh, perfect,
Surely.
Isla. Perfect.
Yeah.
Tegan knows this is a bad idea, but she just wants to see it happen.
Yep. Let me just
Drunk
swig
priest at
this.
the funeral. Let's go.
Okay.
Priest, that's like
Chaos.
that's actually like. Oh my god.
Agent of chaos.
Yeah. Ooh. While we're
Poor
at
guy.
it, I want you guys to roll a group perception check for me. Let's go.
Why?
Oh fuck. Tegan's too drunk to notice anything.
Alright.
Go ID.
Of course, I roll well on a perception.
Of course.
Okay. Well, considering you guys are in the middle of the room, you do know that it's pretty late, or it's evening, and you expect the Bow and the Barbarian to be pretty busy, but you know, today in particular, you seem like there seems to be a lot more eyes on you than normal. That's all I will say.
Who? Us? Us?
Mm-hmm.
The group? Why?
That's
Think
the question.
Anyways, Addie's gonna say, "All right, Isla, you ready to skedaddle out of here?" That's totally something Addie would say.
Yes.
You're
Yes,
so
let's
good at
go.
this.
All right, I'll lead the charge. And he's gonna cast Sanctuary on you.
The heck?
It's gonna be
Why?
one of these, no big deal.
Wow. Okay.
All right, lead the way, because I forgot how to get to your house. This is
Isla
why I
leads the
totally
way.
didn't bring you. Okay. Woo.
Woo.
And they're off.
Yes, off steam.
Yeah. So, the rest of you, what is the plan?
Tegan will ask for another drink.
Of
Because
course.
she gave hers to Addie.
Yeah, Zir saw that, and he'll just give you another one. No big deal. And he'll just say, "Oh wow, Eddie seems more energetic than usual."
Yeah, I think he's just really excited.
Oh yeah, I think I
Yeah.
can see that.
Mhm. That's exactly what it is. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Good stuff. Good
Tomorrow's
stuff.
gonna be interesting.
Tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow?
Just everyday things.
Okay.
Zero overheard us talking about the funeral.
He didn't get invited?
I don't think he got invited, bro.
He's not invited.
He's not?
I don't think so.
But
Why
he was
not?
there. He was there when he died, wasn't he?
I don't know. Did he get a formal invitation?
I don't know.
I thought we invited him already. We did not.
I don't believe so.
Shit.
Shit.
Ah, shit.
Zay
Can
was
I
gonna lean
finally
over to
use my
Isla
owl
and to Lyle.
to invite Zir?
There you go.
Perfect. All goes according to
My
plan.
familiar is never used. I feel bad.
Maybe
I
use
don't
it.
even know where it is.
I don't even remember. It's just an eagle, right?
Ow.
Oh, owl.
Owl.
I mean, you do
It's an
have
owl, I
the
think.
in earring of message as well.
All right. Nah, I want to use my pet.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the dude.
Sure. Awesome.
And then Hogwarts opens.
Whoa.
Owl messenger.
A messenger comes out of nowhere.
Fucking flies into the wind.
Yep. And just drops off a note to Zir. Awesome. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, so that's what's happening tomorrow." And he goes kind of
Yeah.
serious for a moment.
Damn.
All right, I'll be there, or I'll be square, I guess.
What?
What? Anyways,
All these old men and their old jokes. Okay.
these youngins these days, they don't understand.
I'll be square if you be square.
What if I want it to be oval?
Be oval then. Be whatever you want.
Who's talking?
Be trying.
Is that a ghost?
The owl's talking.
Yes, the owl.
Does the owl talk?
I don't know.
I think it can, if it's close.
Maybe
Chica's gonna step away from the
Around
owl.
Zir.
It's making her very uncomfortable.
Oh, just a talking owl. What's new? You
It
haven't
is what it is.
seen more weird stuff in my life, like a madman. That's pretty weird.
Is it?
I mean, in these parts, yeah.
I mean, a big enough owl could probably eat Tegan. Let's be real.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe an owl bear. Pretty sure an owl bear can definitely eat you.
Yeah, 100%.
And you wouldn't even be like, you'd probably just be the appetizer too.
Yeah, no, I would not feel any part of that stomach.
Maybe enough for a baby owl bear.
He'd use me as a toothpick.
Oh.
Do they have teeth?
I think so.
They have a beak.
Do they have a beak? Do they have teeth?
Do owl
don't
bears have teeth? Roll Arcana.
Like, this wouldn't be animal handling.
Nope, it's a monstrosity.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I
Why
actually
not?
rolled well for that.
Okay, it's canon. They do have teeth. I said so.
I need to see.
I'm pretty sure they don't, but I'm gonna say they do.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, you're convinced that owl bears have teeth. You just know.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely just have a beak.
It looks serrated.
Yeah, it's definitely serrated, but I don't think that counts as teeth.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, Tegan's convinced it's teeth, so
Let's go.
she's been in the woods more than any of you, probably.
She would know if they have teeth.
What time is it in the evening at this point?
Probably like a good 8 o'clock, maybe 8, 9. You guys are probably there for a while, enjoying others' your guys' company and such.
In particular, watching us.
I'll say, it's maybe got some drunkards looking at you. You got some new faces you never seen before. Hard to say. It's just
Tegan's gonna keep her coin purse closer to her than normal.
okay. That's the thing she's worried about. Got it.
Fuck ton of money, dude.
I mean, she does have a lot of money. That's true. A really big coin purse.
Does the
It's
sailor
a-
notice that?
It's a bag of holding.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty big.
Does the sailor notice the behavior?
I would
Is it
say,
noticeable enough?
you can roll. What's your perception again? I think it's pretty high, right? Passive.
18.
Yeah.
Passive is 18.
Yeah, then you probably would pick it up.
You should keep it on the inside of your clothes if you're worried. Harder to get to.
Tegan will follow his advice and then nod her head.
If you had a traditional coin purse, I'd recommend multiple bags around your body. So if they grab one, it's not everything.
Seems like you've had some experience with
Yeah, I'm normally on the other end.
that makes sense.
I think at that point, Lyle's gonna finish his elven nectar and stand up and say, "Well, I best be retiring. I have a bit of a personal project I want to work on before the haystacks. I'll see you folks in the morning. Good luck to Zaylor. Be safe."
Can you still help me tomorrow with the thing I mentioned?
Yes, you certainly can.
Thank you.
And I'll just go, I guess, up in the tavern. I guess that's where I sleep.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'll meet you guys at the church in the morning? Tegan says questionably.
I think it's being held at our house.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, we don't really have a body to bury, and my father wasn't particularly religious in the first place, I don't think.
Yeah.
I can see that.
He's devoted to magic. Damn.
What time should I be there?
Whatever's written on the invitation.
Afternoon, I think. It's
That's crazy, bro.
I thought it was like 12.
No, it's like at 8. Didn't somebody say it was at 8 a.m.?
I don't think so. I don't think
Wow.
it's that early.
That was
I
just,
said early.
yeah. I think,
But that wasn't the number, so I don't know.
yeah. Who knows? You're gonna have to ask Hyla.
I think early afternoon.
Well,
Don't
I'll be
say
at
that.
your house at around 10-ish then, I guess?
Sure. I may or may not be there at that point, so.
Don't wait up
Mm.
for me if I'm late. Like, I don't want you guys to hold the procession for me.
Yeah, I think the king is gonna be there.
Wait. I definitely did say, someone did say morning, tomorrow morning. Someone did said it in earlier conversation. I swear.
Yeah. Well,
Wait, the
AJ said
king?
early.
I think that was probably me saying if I'm not back by morning or something, or
Ah,
I'll
shit.
try to be back by morning if I'm not back by noon.
Oh,
Too bad.
this is a mess. What the heck, guys? I'm here for us shouldn't be this hard.
You guys
And
are
I-
so
Just
good
gotta-
at planning. So, the king is gonna be there.
I think so. I think she's been invited at least. I don't know. Hyla's handling pretty much all of it.
You need me there. You can see Tegan has just gotten progressively more uncomfortable.
Oh, they're beef.
Um,
Not beef.
on a technicality, perhaps not, but I think how it works is it's presumed he'd want you to be there.
Tegan does like a deep sigh and be like, "I will be there then."
I'll be honest, I don't particularly want to go myself.
Are you holding up?
I've worked through that. Sort of. It's hard to really picture him dead still. I sort of also. It's hard to accept. I'm not sure if I do accept it, honestly.
Is there a way that we can like know indefinitely that he's gone and not just like somewhere?
With someone of his power, anything's possible, but the fact that his book came to me is rather telling. That is very important, obviously, so. But still. He was old and he was powerful, so.
Wouldn't that even be more reason why we should question it?
I still am. But we have no proof other than just my thoughts, so.
Is that what you're gonna do tomorrow? Gonna try to find proof?
If there is proof, it won't be here. I'll still go there, for Isla's sake. She wants this, so.
Where would we go?
To find proof?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I intend on hunting down the clone. For murder's sake, if nothing else.
You know you don't have to do this alone.
I imagine Isla would probably come with me.
And the rest of us.
At that, you see him actually, like, tilt his head.
Hey. He seemed cool for a rich guy.
Thanks. Didn't start rich, so.
That probably has everything to do with it then.
Mentioned
But-
before. He, like, gestures for you, like, awkwardly.
Tegan's like... She just sits there and be like, I'm probably gonna go home. Help my mom with a few chores around the house. And then I'll probably meet you guys there tomorrow.
Alright.
But,
Egan, I'm pretty sure your parents was invited too, but I don't know if that message get to you or not.
oh, my parents would definitely not go.
Damn.
But yeah, she's like, we'll find proof. Or lack thereof. We'll get to the bottom of it eventually.
Hope so. Thank you.
Yeah. Tegan kind of like gives him a head nod and then heads out of the bar.
Once she opens the door and hopefully draws attention, Zayla's gonna go for a window and try and fight off without being noticed. I mean, he noticed they were being watched,
Unbelievable.
so he doesn't want to be followed. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Awesome. All right. So, let's start with Lyle a little bit before we move on. So, what is there anything you want to accomplish in your
Yeah.
room?
I'd like to work on the statue.
Of course. How do you like to do this?
I think I just rolled.
I believe that is the case. Yes.
The downtime stuff.
Mhm.
Pretty nifty. Oh,
20.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
that's a successful night. Maybe having just one elven nectar instead of several makes the difference.
Yeah, you make some significant progress. I would say you're about halfway done at this point. So if you want to describe that, go ahead.
Well, it's basically as good of a representation of Lyle as I can carve into the stone.
Of course.
The idea.
Would you want to
But
say...
yes, proportionally, to scale.
Okay, would you say you're starting with the top part or the bottom part?
Top part.
All right, okay.
Sounded good in SpongeBob.
Right, of course. All right. So yeah, you basically get, to halfway done. It's pretty significant progress during this time of or lack of time these days. Yeah, maybe alcohol is the answer for you sometimes. Who knows?
Having less. I feel like normally he has a couple of nectars.
Mm-hmm.
I just have the one.
Maybe it's just one of those days.
Yeah, it's probably just one of those days.
All right. Anything else?
It's pretty late, so no, just hit the A-side.
Okay, sure. I assume you only use your 4 hours to sleep, quote unquote sleep, and
Yeah.
do whatever the hell you want after that. Light activity, as they would say.
Swing the great axe around. The feel for it.
Yeah, of course. All right, so Desailor, you've snuck out the window pretty easily. At least you don't think anyone has saw you. You sneak out of the window. How would you like to progress here?
Yeah, he's heading back towards the slums.
Okay.
He's going to take the more subtle routes he knows with the urchin background feature.
Mm-hmm. I'll mention as you make your way through these back roads, as they would call back alleys, that you were familiar once. You notice that this time around, things have definitely changed. They're still, pretty discreet, but they have just like a touch more activity than you're used to. These people generally keep to themselves. Most of them consist of, the bad stuff.
Yeah.
And they obviously stick to their own little groups if they have any, or people just mumbling to themselves. But for the most part, at least from what you've seen and you can recall, things have definitely gotten worse in terms of what you're used to.
Criminal activity and shit.
Yeah. I will say you do find that what you see more of is more men around that are in this state. There's barely, or if there is any children, it's just boys, just boy children that are left out mostly.
actually interesting.
You know, but aside from that, you know, you make your way to the slums or lower part of it, and it's the streets are pretty quiet for what they are, and not as clean, but it is what it is. You can definitely smell the unpleasant trees that are located here. Not exactly what you're used to anymore, but it's bearable, and combined with the night sky shining down on you, or the moon shining down on you, it's pretty quiet, minus the scurrying.
Okay. Zaylor's going to start looking around, looking for thieves' camp, looking for individuals. If he spots a group of orphans or urchins, he might try and interact with them, see if see what they know.
Sure. Start with an
Stuff like that.
investigation check first.
Sure.
That's tough.
I should have an inspiration, right?
Yes, you would have an inspiration.
I'll use it.
Sure.
Try and reroll. 14.
Okay. I'll just say, as you kind of ponder around the area,
Ooh, I should have.
and yeah, reliable skill.
Yeah.
As you kind of go around the area, do your little investigation work, as they would say. These days, people, especially someone of your background, would get or assimilate pretty easily with these type of people. But it's in the modern day, it's a little weird to you, but these people are a lot more tight-lipped, more try to keep to themselves, more so stay out of trouble, and that sense of community as an urchin or a person of the lower class. There was some form of community back then. Now, not so much, it seems, or whatever you were used to. It was always rough. Don't get me wrong, you know that. But now it's the atmosphere has changed. The game has changed.
He's just going to try and familiarize himself as best he can, then.
How do you want to do that? Is there any specific course of action that you're trying to take here?
He is, once again, looking for any thieves' camp marked on, walls or buildings. Going to be watching out for where anyone seems to congregate. Be it back alleys, wherever. Anyone that looks like they might be from Dreamers or another otherwise, somewhat organized group. Hang around. Basically, yeah, just try and familiarize him. Because he realized, earlier that day that he's out of touch with this side, so he's just trying to...
Right. Okay.
Basically utilizing Keen Mind to his best extent of just look and memorize whatever he can.
Okay. On that note, then, as you kind of, look around and try to do your best to pick up on what you lost, as as I would put it, I guess.
Yeah.
I want you to make another investigation check as part of this thing that you do.
I'll use reliable skill now.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
So it's 15,
15.
I believe. Yeah.
Alrighty. So devious.
Can Tegan give her inspiration or no?
Not currently, no.
Okay.
So that's 15, right? Turns to an 8. Okay.
Plus 7.
I'll say, as you know, you try to, fit in a bit. Maybe not talk, but listen in. Listen to these people and their woes these days, what's going on. You'll notice that as you find yourself this little, what do they call it? Like a garbage can fire, like something equivalent to that.
Yeah.
Trash fire, an equivalent to that here in the streets in a back alley. You'll notice that it's very small, but a lot of these people, specifically the older men, they seem to have a brand on them. It's definitely a form of thieves' cant. It's not exactly the thieves' cant you grew up and learned, but it gives you feelings, and you kind of come to, or feelings of, it's definitely a meaning of either a gang, a group of individuals, or some sort of not necessarily a mark, but almost, but akin to something like who they belong to, quote unquote. It's hard to pinpoint it.
It's more like, sort of like these are part of a gang, or like, quote unquote, like owned by a gang, kind of. If he can tell.
I'm gonna say, it gives you feelings of the second thing you said that I forgot for some reason, and but more like who owned, and more so like who their quote unquote loyalties would be if they had a choice. But you would know that choice isn't exactly
a choice.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah. Around here, at least.
At that point, I think Zaya was going to specifically seek out an urchin.
Okay.
Yeah. Small pickpocket, something like that.
Sure. As you kind of seek this an urchin out, you find that, as I've mentioned, there is quite a lack of just kids in general, but you do stumble across one that doesn't seem to have a mark on them, a brand, but isn't particularly is definitely secluded, but you don't know why.
Just gonna scope it out, make sure it's not bait for like him or someone like him.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it's not an ambush.
Right.
Best you can. You sneak around.
As you do that, it looks pretty empty to you, but you obviously can't. You have a feeling that you should approach with caution.
Um. I think he'll. I think he'll just try. I think he's going to pull out a gold piece and just start rolling it in his hands, and then walk up quietly, not necessarily hiding.
Okay. As you walk quietly. I guess I'll say you do kind of grab the attention of this urchin. And you hear, a kid's voice, and immediately, just off the words that comes out of this kid's mouth, kind of shows a spark of intelligence as they kind of tell you, Mister, you shouldn't be flaunting that stuff around here.
Well, I need you to know that I can back up what information I need with coin.
Coin doesn't really mean much these days. It's something more tangible, day to day. People things get lost real fast,
That's why you spend it quick or get good at stashing.
Hard to hide things these days when there's eyes everywhere.
Whose eyes?
The kid, or the urchin, I'll say, doesn't elaborate, but he'll just go on and say, what do you want?
Zay was gonna crouch down and then, with his finger, draw the brand.
Kind
What's
of
this mean?
gives it a quick glance, and as the sound of water trickles down and some footsteps pass by, the urchin goes on and says, I don't know what you're looking for, mister. I've never seen that brand before in my life. It's cute.
So they're threatening. Noted. How big are they?
Kid kind of just, looks up to the sky with his little disheveled hat, and kind of just as birds fly, he just says, I like ants. What about you, mister?
Prefer snakes.
Ants, they're pretty big colonies, I think I've seen one myself.
Where'd you see that?
Oh, they're all around doing their jobs,
Yeah.
following
Do you think
orders.
they want to be working?
Oh yeah, for sure. As he kind of has this frightful expression, for sure, as it comes out, a little off mood from the tone of this conversation, and he says, you know, they got a life to live, so much to look forward to, the successful, you know, look forward to the success of the colony.
Do they dream big?
I don't know about dreaming. I don't think ants can dream. But I don't know. I'm just nobody out here. Nobody wants me. No one associates with me.
Sometimes that's better.
No one will remember me.
Depending on what you do, sometimes that's better too.
As you're met with silence, the kid kind of breaks that silence for a bit, or after some time, and just says, "Look, mister, I got things to do. Like, find some rats to eat. Can you bug off now?"
Zayla's going to reach into his coin purse. He's going to pull out 5 gold pieces.
Damn, you're giving this kid like... Damn.
Not adopting him, but yeah, I can help him out.
As you pull that
Find
out...
something better than rats.
Yeah. I assume you toss it at him.
Yep.
He kind of just swipes it as well as he can. He just says, I think rats will be fine.
If you hear or learn more about ants or others like you that might know more, I'll be around more.
Don't know what you're talking about, mister.
Of course. And Zaylor will start to just walk off, and as soon as he turns the corner, go back to hide in case the kid tries to follow.
You don't hear any
Boy.
footsteps or anything, but you kind of just hear the kid whistling from the place he was at. And then eventually someone just tells him to shut up, they're trying to sleep. And, you know.
Zaylor will take that information and then, you don't have to really describe much from here, but he'll just find more people with that brand and watch them, see where they go, what they do. And that would be the kind of remainder of his night.
Sure. Okay. Why not?
See if they end up anywhere in particular, basically.
You'll find that it's a generally pretty uneventful night. And time passes on as the night continues.
Should I roll a con save or something?
Oh, you're not sleeping again?
Yeah, he's not sleeping.
Okay, yeah, go roll a con save.
Oh,
Okay.
it's 6.
Yeah,
He's tired.
that's an exhaustion for you.
Sure.
No, my thing break. That's tough.
-1 to stuff.
Yup, yup. All right. But that's your night. And we'll move over onto the next day. As you all, minus Desailor, take a long rest. Oh shit. That's not good. Anyways. I gotta fix that. I will have to remember that. Do that. Okay. Well, on that note, that's not the best. All right. I think as the next day rolls around, let's start off with Isla and Addie.
Yes.
And you'll find as the day rolls around, Addie is definitely coordinating something with Derek, Isla, and your estate.
Mm-hmm.
You can find that a picture of. They seem to be debating on which picture is appropriate for the in remembrance of Alfred.
What are options?
The one that you know of, the one that's the one that goes to a secret room. There's that one,
Yeah.
and then there's one that is a more so an over exaggeration of him. Like, for example, in this case, you find instead of a nice portrait, you find him a little bit more muscular than normal, a little bit more grand than normal. Seems to be on a horse. Looks like the he's trying to go
Fancy.
somewhere.
Let's use the normal one. The one goes to the secret room, I think. That's okay, right?
Yes, yes.
How old is he in that one?
The normal one?
Yeah. Is he too young? No?
No, he looks like he's aged fine.
Okay. Okay, let's go with that one.
Yes, Addie is kind of pooped that you don't pick the other one, but you know, you're kind of you're the boss. It's quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Addie is. You can see that he's visibly not prepared, and he's trying to tell Derek. You see, he's kind of like asking questions on what to say, what to do. Is there anything like any facts that he should include in his little message? How can he, all that type of stuff. And he says that and asks you, so since I'm totally ready and all, when were you looking to get this started again? Because I'm pretty sure it was in the morning, right?
Yeah, it should be in the morning.
Kind of.
I don't know what time.
I'd say it's like
9? 10?
10, 11 maybe. Maybe
Noon?
11.
I don't know.
Maybe like 10:30. Addie says, 10:30. I think that was what. Is that what you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That we totally set this time up, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, yeah, okay, perfect. Because since you got that all down, I'm totally gonna go prepare some more. Because I totally need it. Yeah. I haven't seen Lyle or Tegan or Desaler yet, but yeah, let me know when they're around.
Yeah, they should be here right now. Is there any way I can contact them?
You're earring a
I have
message.
to use the thingy. A poor pet. Okay, I need to be fair in my love for my items and my pet. Okay, I'll use the earring of message.
Okay.
How do I use it?
It's just an action. And you have 5 charges.
Okay, then. I'll go to Lyle. He seems most dependable. Can I send a message to him saying
Sure.
that the ceremony is about to start? It should start like around 10 a.m. So he should gather the others and come here and figure out where the heck Zaylor is. Yeah, that's a big task. I'm sorry. I think.
Sure.
Yeah,
Awesome. Lyle, you definitely received that message.
amazing.
Holy. Oh, come on down. I mean, have I woken up by now?
Yeah, you would have definitely woken up. I mean, considering you don't really need to sleep that much.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I'd be up.
Yeah.
Figured I'd be on time.
Yeah, you just don't know the exact time, but
That's true.
yeah.
I have no idea when the exact
so
time
yeah, I
is.
mean, at some point, you do receive a message. I would say it's probably like 8-ish a.m. And you'd probably receive that message.
Got it. I mosey on down the Nary estate.
Of course.
I bring the horses.
Of course.
I'll bring the cart. Fuck it.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Alrighty. So,
Style.
huh?
He's rolling up in style.
You know
I'd probably. I guess Tegan's at her house. Probably. Is anyone else in the tavern? Did anybody sleep in the tavern?
No. Normally Addy would, but he was
Yeah,
at.
okay. I just go myself then.
Sure. Okay. Tegan said she would pop around by at around 10. so she's might be lucky here. But all right. But I'll say you pull up, no big deal. And you are the first to arrive, at least. Mr. Lyle, all fashioned like. Fashioned up. Probably doesn't take you too long, considering you all are on a... Well, you probably rode the horses yourself, to be honest.
A wagon that I'm pretty bad.
Yes. Might have not caused an accident, but you know, accidents happen all the time. I want to talk about it.
So that's how it goes.
Yeah. The Zaylor, you would probably, I assume you would show up relatively soon as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd try to get there at the very least on time.
Yeah.
He'd prestidigitation himself to get the smell off of the
Of course.
slums off of
Just the wizard doing his thing.
I mean,
Staying clean. I'll say Tegan probably shows up first. But Tegan, if there's anything awesome that you want to talk about on your way there, or anything prior to that, you're more than welcome. Awesome. Okay. Zaylor, you probably show up shortly after Tegan.
Mm.
Not too far off. Within 5 to 10 minutes. And
If there's other guests, he tries to avoid them as best he can.
of course, I'll say during this time, as you guys all arrive, and Eddie's not there, or he's in his room still, but I'd say Derek would let you guys know that the funeral will take place out back, and that everything has been set up already. As he kind of says that with, a hint of sadness. But he says you guys can head out back, and I'll let everyone know where to go. You can also mention that he expects the royal family to be there probably right at the end of like everyone coming in.
Fashionably late.
On time, but the last people to arrive, of course. I'll say as some time passes by, but you guys are together. And before I move on, is there anything you guys want to talk about or do? Addie is still nowhere to be seen.
If they happen to be seated, then Zayla will probably just be leaning on Isla slightly, just being tired. But other than that, he's quiet.
Sure. I'll mention this myself. Wasn't there something Lyle and Desiler wanted to do?
Yes, but it's also... And funeral's happening earlier than I expect.
Yep.
So
So,
we'll do that.
Pardon
wait
me.
till after.
Okay. Sure. I'll say the first person to arrive that you see is Zir, who shows up pretty appropriately dressed compared to what you're used to seeing him in. Pretty casual, but you see him a little bit more formaled up. And he says hello to you all.
Greetings, sir. Greetings.
He, goes to the twins, and as he says hello to you, Lyle, and he says, well, I don't see Addie, but, interesting. And then, finally says his words to the twins, basically saying his condolences. He kind of leaves it at that.
Layla doesn't say anything, he's just still leaning on Isla.
Thanks for coming.
Yes. Zir will also say to the twins, I hope you don't mind, but the guild leader of the horribly named people, she kind
There's a
of,
lot of people with terrible names.
the Akama de Badobada,
That one.
they I kind of brought them as my +1 considering this is probably the best. Well, it's not exactly the best place to meet, but I assume because you might have business after, it might be best to talk with them after everything is settled, you know.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
they'll
That's okay.
they'll be here shortly. Guys, he kind of says it just gruntingly.
Thanks.
Mila nods.
And he kind of takes a seat and he says, well, can't wait to see what Hattie has prepared for us all today. Surely it'll be something touching.
Hopefully. Yeah, thank you.
You seem to have a lot of trust in him.
I mean, he's very good at healing, so I thought, surely he would be good at other things too. He's really good at getting people married and stuff. It's not that different.
Right,
Well, a bit.
right. Right.
Just never let us.
But Zir, wait. Just in case he got a stomach ache or something. Do you think you could replace him?
Are you really asking me to do?
I don't know. I lie sweating right now.
I'll be right back. Excuse me. I need to use the washroom.
I'm gonna go take a look around for Addie.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. As
Yeah.
If anything, I'll do it then.
yeah, you can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it off in just a few minutes.
Yeah, have a good night.
Good night to
Good
you.
night.
Sleep well.
Thank you.
All right. So, Lyle, as you look for Addie in the grand estate of the Neri family, you find Derek, who tells you which room he occupied himself in.
Yeah.
And find the room, and it's closed, but you can hear Addie in there. His by hearing him, you can hear him pacing around.
I'm gonna knock on the door. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Addie, how's it going in there?"
You hear him stop moving around immediately,
Someone gave him calming pill.
and he's gonna say, "Who is it? I'm in the washroom."
Lyle, it's Lyle. Addie, I know you're not in the wash. I know you're not going to the washroom.
How would you know? I'm the one in here. You're not.
You were just pacing. Seconds before I walked up and knocked. I can see the shadows under the door.
You can kind of hear him whisper to himself, like, "God damn it! Shit. Look, I'm busy. I gotta prepare."
Addie, I'm coming in.
As
Try to open it.
it's as you try to open it, you kind of hear him rush towards the door, who kind of closes it, like holds it there.
Okay. Shit, he's way stronger than me.
He says, "Look, I'm preparing, and yeah, I'm preparing."
I don't believe you.
Why wouldn't you believe me?
Because. Addie, just open the door.
It is open. Just open it.
I try the door.
He's definitely on the other side of the door right now, holding it.
Yeah, he's holding it still.
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Okay. How is the door latched? Is it just like a screw or something? Is it on the inside,
And take the
outside?
fucking hinges off.
Why do I ask these interesting
Just
questions,
destroy my
bro?
house.
Yeah, sure. It has hinges.
Alright, okay. I'll get my like masonry kit out, and I'll grab the hammer and the pick, and I'll start hammering out the pins on the hinge.
As you
I'm getting in whether you like it or not.
look. I don't know. I don't like what I'm hearing on the other side of the door right now. But what was that?
You know, just you know, hammering the hinges off.
What?
Yep. I'll be done pretty soon. That door won't help you. Addy, get a grip, okay? You're the best cleric I know. Okay.
Ooh, speech.
Who was there when I was down in the pond against a horde of goblins, down on my last legs? It was you, Addy. You were there. Okay. You always have us in every battle, and you're the best. What do you call like when you administrate like the wedding?
Officiator?
Let's go with
You're the
that.
best wedding officiator in town.
Making.
It's not that different, okay? It's just a different tone. You got this, all right? I hit him with a motivational speech.
Sure.
Oh shit. It's
All
gotta
right.
be motivated
Make persuasion check with advantage while you're at it.
Oh, I'm gonna knock this out the park. if I roll
Yeah,
bad.
you're gonna knock it out of the park. And you're gonna just hear him whisper on the other side. Oh man, why is he so good at these? All right, barbarian, I'm letting you in. And he opens the door. And he kind of just you see him. He definitely does not look like he's ready.
I'm gonna cast heroism on him. Addy, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna say, Addy, you got this.
Okay.
Can't be frightened. Let's go. For 1 whole minute, so it's gonna end as soon as he gets there.
Yeah.
He's gonna just
Yeah,
be like,
you won't be able to back out at that point, so it's fine.
He
Lyle,
just needs to get going.
you really got away with words.
Do my best.
I think I'm ready for this.
You are. Now get out there. Crowd
Alright.
waiting at you.
Wait, there's a crowd?
Of course there's a crowd.
Yeah, that's nothing to me. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Lyle. You got my back, right?
I got you. I'm gonna do the horn fanfare.
Is he coming? Is he coming?
Or the bagpipes. The bagpipes is
Yeah,
a little
that's
more
it.
somber.
Of course. Alright,
That's what we got.
let's do this. And as you guys make your way out, we'll end today's session there.
Actually, make just do it.
I'm not doing that.
What is hard to just start a funeral? I'm already prepared. Like my heart for the session.
Yeah, that's something for Addie to
Right,
figure out,
speech.
not me. I'm not gonna ruin his.
You can do it.
I'm not ruining this. All right.
I thought you'd do it.
Next time.
Right.
Next time. Next time.
Mm.
There's not gonna be a next time. Woo. All right. That's
Hopefully
what do you
not. Who's that you want to kill next time?
Tegan's, I think, is still alive.
Yeah, that's right.
The
That's
Lyle
fine.
and Guy parents left?
Yeah. Yeah, they're just not here.
Yeah, we could do away with them.
They're in Mesa.
What the fuck? They're over there.
Yep.
Interesting. Makes sense though. All right.
Need to prepare a speech.
Yep, that's session
Heartfelt
21.
one.
Someone tell Addy what I did to his character this this session. It ain't gonna be me, because I'm not. You know, it could be a surprise too, but I don't know. You can tell him at the next session if you really want to. Give him no time.
Yes, just no one mentioned anything.
Yeah. All right.
It seems fitting, right?
On the spot.
How could you?
That's brutal.
Oh well, that's session 21. What the frick? 2 weeks. 2 weeks.